What's up, Rockstars and Lambs? It's Josh Cooley coming to you from Studio J. Rye. I'm in my office. It is Mother's Day. I don't know what you guys are doing with your mommies. I am getting ready to go have sushi with my mom. She had to work today, and then Daddy Dave had an emergency at one of his restaurants, so he had to go work this morning. So all our plans kind of just shifted. They weren't everything that we thought was going to happen today. But the point is that we are going to hit up some sushi in a little bit and just enjoy time together. I just wanted to do a little video and say hello. I had a birthday party for a friend of mine last night, and it was really funny because we totally started out. She wasn't having a very good birthday. I think the older you get, the shittier your birthdays get, if that makes sense. Because number one, you're older, and number two, you just start to kind of count what's not there instead of what we do have. And I think that that's what was happening for her. But we went out, we had a great dinner. It was me and Lisa and a power couple here in Pueblo that I absolutely love. They're a young couple, and they're just wonderful. Which concluded in having cocktails with them, and then adding two more of my friends, and then another friend came in, and before I knew it, there was this amazing group of people, and we all just had fun talking. And I think a lot of the times, kind of like she was looking at her birthday party and looking at everything that wasn't there prior, I've been looking at things like that too. I think what's happened is I've taken my rose-colored glasses off where everything was happy and everything was perfect in every possible way all the time. And I've been purposely looking for flaws and cracks in my relationships. And last night there were no cracks and flaws in my relationships at all. And so that was kind of cool. There's another person that we hung out with last night that is a hairdresser in town, and there was always this ongoing battle and this ongoing gossip that she and I were competition, or we were each other's nemesis. It sounds like a Batman comic when I talk like that, but there was this complete fabrication that we hated each other. When I started doing hair, she was on her way out from the salon that I was working at the time. This is like 6 years ago. I did end up taking on a few of her clients, and I don't know. From that point on, it was like everybody just made this lie. And so from day one, right out of the gate, being a hair designer, I was already destined for some gossip. It was kind of funny. Which I kind of fed into. I liked it. But last night was funny because we were on Instagram and we were taking pictures and talking, and she and I, now it's been a few months that we've talked and done things together, and every time we're out we have so much fun together. And it's not somebody I see all the time, and it's not like I don't want to see her all the time, but it just works out when it works out. She's a really cool girl. Funny, we took a picture last night, and I said in the caption, "Do we look like enemies?" But we don't. We're not enemies. But it was so funny because, in the last little bit here, probably the last couple months, it's like I've been sorting and looking through, I've been looking through the mess, if you will, of people that I have in my life, and purposely looking for that needle in the haystack. Like I've been looking for the flaw in each person. We're all flawed. We all have moments. We all have our moments where we're not very good friends. We all have our moments where we're just a little too analytical and a little too critical. And I'm kind of done with it. I'm very done with it. This was the year, if you remember way back in the blogs in January, I had talked about this is the year of no best friend. And I was getting back into horrible territory where I was putting somebody on a pedestal. When you take that pedestal away, they don't have very far to fall. And it's funny because as I revisit that concept, it's hard for me to hear my own words. So it's hard for me to take my own advice. And so I always hope that every time I go out and every time I'm with people, it is like it was last night. There was a group of mixed people, mixed company, and I liked that. I like having a lot of people around me that know me in different capacities. Some people I cut their hair, some people I don't. Some people are hairdressers, some people are performers, some people are business owners, some people don't work. And we all got along quite well, and that's what I want in my future as I look at things and I move forward in growing my brand, is that maybe it really is cool just to be me. Maybe it is just cool to be solo, and rock out my family time and rock out my time when I have time with my mates, and that's how it is. There's part of me that wants to go very, very formal and not do certain things anymore. But then there's that Josh that likes to have fun, and I love having so much fun and going out and doing all these things. And you know, it's funny because I look at a lot of my friends, especially if they're younger, and I look at, you know, my 30 is creeping up very, very fast, and I can feel it. I can see the decisions that I'm making are not based on what everybody wants. They're based on my life and my livelihood. And there's people in my life that aren't even 22 yet. And they're 21, their 22s, and their 23s are not catching up to their 24s and 25s very fast. And that's where I'm having to learn that it's good to have friends of all ages. But sometimes it's good to just let them be and let them live and let them do and see things. Because we were all 21, 22, 23, and we all didn't want to listen, and we thought we had the world by the tail. But we all need our friends too. So, life lesson in this last week has been to just stop judging others, because I've been very judgmental the last 72 hours at least. I've had some stuff on my brain. And I've had a lot of criticism over things in the last week. And so if I don't want criticism and judgment, I shall not pass judgment and shall not criticize. That's going to be like the biggest test of all time. It's horrible. Anyway, have a fabulous rest of your week. To all the mamas out there, mwah, I love you to pieces. Check out josh-cooley.com.